Hey everyone, this is Angga from Indonesia and welcome back to my video. In this video, we're going to learn about the RecyclerView and Fragment in the Android Studio. So basically, if you have the another data that provides in the another class, you can use it by using the refactor, and then we can implement the data into the another page with the RecyclerView and Fragments. Okay, so right here I'm gonna to create new project which is Angga, and next we're going to use the API 16 which is Android 4.1, and next we're going to use the empty activity, next, and finish. Okay, while waiting for Drawable, I have prepared 3 pictures different, which is picture 1, 2, and 3, that you can use it for the sample data in the Android Studio. So you can prepare your own pictures because I already prepared it. Alright, so it's still Drawable and we need to waiting for the minutes. Okay, in the firstly, I want to copy my Drawable, which is the pictures, into the Drawable. So we copy these pictures and go to RES and Drawable and paste. So you can see I already have the picture 1, 2, and 3. And then we close the main activity and we're going to the main activity underscore main XML, and then we are using the fragment, so we need to change our layout to the frame layout. Here you can change to the frame layout. Alright, and just make sure that the height is match parent and the width is match parent. So for currently, just let it go. So we're gonna to close it, and then we need to create new class which is provides our data. So we create new Java class, and here we can use it maybe our data. Okay, and here we're gonna to create the arrays. So I'm going to use the public because the data is static. So here maybe title and new string, and we're gonna to create an array here. Okay, the array number 0, maybe we can use it panda in, and here show mount, and here you can use it Hugo because we only have 3 pictures, so the string should be 3 items, which is 0, 1, and 2. Alright, we're going next to setting our images. So images basically by using the integer because we need to take the path location from the Drawable. So this is picture path and new int, and here we're setting Drawable picture number 1 and Drawable picture number 2, and the last one which is the number 3. Alright, so we already have our data, so we can use it later in our project. And just close our data, and we move to the layout. We need to create new layout which is fragment list. So we're gonna to click right, new, and layout, and you can give the name which is fragment list with .xml because it's automatically to generate a new file with the extension which is XML. Okay, and we're going to the text, and here I want to make it different, so we go to fragment list, and we need to create the RecyclerView because we are using the RecyclerView which is match parent, and this is match parent. And we need to add the another property which is ID because we want to replace it by using the ID. So this is list recycle, by using the R view. Alright, we're gonna to remove this because we don't need, just closing tag with the slash like this. And I want to make sure our activity is already have the ID. So here we need to create the ID, which is placeholder, because this is the main activity that we can change for the another pages from the fragment or from the another pages that we will create it later. So this is the simple from the fragment list, but I'm not sure that it's working, so it's different. Oh, I forgot something. Let's delete this. We need to load our library in the Gradle and build.gradle, and we need to library here. I have provided the library, so you just need to copy my source code. This is library. You can see we are using the RecyclerView with the number 7, so we need to change again. Alright, we already include our new library here, so let's try again. Here recycle, okay, we are using this match parent and match parent, and by using the ID, oops, here ID list recycle view, and we don't need this, just remove, and it's done. Alright, so right now we're going to create the another XML which is provide for the layout. So this is the main layout, so we're going to layout and create new file which is Android and list item, and this is we will use it for the main layout, but I think I have problem here, so we need to close and delete, because we need to create in the layout directory, it's not in the file. So we start again this item, and here we go. We are using the linear layout, and just make sure that your linear layout is horizontal, because we want to make the picture in the left, and behind of the picture we will have the another text and another link. So we make it to horizontal, and here we will upload the images view, which is the width, it's 0 dp because we prefer use the weight. So and the height 50 dp, and we need to create the scale type, which is the fit center, and the margin, yeah, we need the margin which is 8 dp, and the weight it's 1, and we need to ID because we will use this ID into our Java class. So this is item image, cool. And behind of the images view we will have the text view. So the text view for the width it's 0 dp and the height it's wrap constant, and we want to take another here which is ID item text, and we need to text here new text, and the text size is 20 sp, and the weight is 3, and we need to set in the margin 20 dp. Alright, so as you can see in the left we already have the images, and here we want to create the text. Okay, and here as you can see on the layout is full, which is match parent, so we're going to the linear layout and change it to the wrap content. So when you hover this, the layout it's being small, so you can duplicate this content unlimited. Really, I don't like. So After that, we need to go to our Java. Okay, so I think it's enough for the XML, so we need to continue in the logical thinking because we want to repeat and we want to load our data from the Java to the another activity. Alright, we don't need this XML, so we just need to close to make it more clean. So we're going to Java and create new Java class, which is the list fragment. Okay, and in the list fragment we want to extends because we are using the fragment, isn't it? So here, and here you will get two options, which is android.app or android support app. So we are using the API, which is the 16, so we prefer like to use the android.app because if we are using the android.support v4.app, this is for the API below of the 11. Okay, so here don't wrong to select this, and we're going to create view on creates. I'm sorry, we need to define the variable first. Okay, on create, just view here. You need to import the view, and on create view layout inflator, and inflator no label, and then we can use view group and container, and save instance. Okay, and we need to import the bundle here. Alright, so here we need to create the method, which is view, and we want to replace the layout activity from the fragment. So we need to inflator and inflates by air layout, and this is the fragment list container false. Alright, and we are using the RecyclerView. Find by ID air ID list RecyclerView. Okay, when you open the fragment list, you will see we already have the list RecyclerView, and here we include the list RecyclerView, and after that we need to create adapter, new list adapter. Okay, and here we automatically load the widget, which is list updater, but actually we don't need because we will create our list updater, so we just need to remove this import, and if this red color, just leave it for the moment. So we need to finish the RecyclerView first. And here, sorry, we are using the variable right. Okay, so you can see we have the red line here, but it's okay, not problem. So right now we just need to create new Java, but Right, I want to return our view. We already create new variable which is view, and here we need to return our value, the fragment. Okay, we're going to Java to create new another Java which is the list updater. Okay, and here this is for the logical thinking. Yeah, just extend the recycle adapter. Okay, and you can select the RecyclerView and Alt and enter, and you will get implement methods. So just okay, and it's automatically, so you don't need to wait by yourself. Okay, before we go to these methods, we need to create new class which is list view holder. So here private class list view holder and extends the recycle view holder and implements to the view on click distance. Okay, and here we need to define our variable first, which is the, we're going back to the list item. As you can see, we have the ID which is item image and item text, so we need to define this ID. Private text view text view, private images view item image, and here should be item text. Alright, so we need to import the text view and image view, and after that I want to create new method which is list view holder view item view, and here so we already create new variable text view and item image, so we need to define here again, which we can start it from the text. So text view item view, and we're looking for the ID. The ID is item text. Okay, cool. And here we just need to repeat what the last steps, which is images view and item view. Okay, and the last one is setting the set on click, which is this. Cool. And right now we want to replace the values, the values of this item and these images. So here we need to create another method which is bin view. It's it's called the binding, so the data will replace by new data from our data here, which is Pandayin, Xiongmao, and Hogwo, and this is picture 1, 2, and 3. Bin view, and we use the integer because the data start from the array, so we're gonna to use set text, and we use it for our data and titles and position. So this is the function to replace the new value from our Java here. And secondly is item set images resource, and our data and picture path and position. Okay, cool. The last one, we need to create the new method which is public void on click view, but the properties just leave it, we don't need. Okay, so right now we need to go to here to check everything is okay. So here the red line is gone, because we already create new Java, which is list adapter, so you don't need to worry again. Okay, we take a look for the main activity. We need to writing the little bit of codes, but it's okay. We can start from the list fragment and new list fragment and fragment manager is fragment manager and get the fragment manager. Sorry, we are using the transaction to change the data. Okay, and fragment transaction, we add the layout by using RID, and the layout we can check to the activity, and the ID is placeholder, so we can copy and go back to main activity and paste like this. And don't forget to the second parameter is fragment, because we are using the fragment. We need to commit. Okay, I think it's already done, so we're gonna to check it first into our emulator. So here I will use the emulator, which is Nexus 4 with the IPA is 26. So as you can see, we don't have any error, but the data doesn't show because we are forget. No, it's my bad. I'm sorry. I forget to show our data in the list adapter. So let's do that. Oh my god. Okay, so the first one is we need to create new inflator here by using the view and layout inflator from. So this is by using the parent that context and inflate to the air layout and from the list item, and this is the parent. Okay, sorry, we need to remove this because we don't need double parenthesis, parent and false. Okay, and we need to return new list view holder view. So from this we take the data from the list item and we return the list view holder by the parameter, which is view the data's list item, and list view holder it's from here. Okay, so it's all of them, it's connecting. And the second one is for the unbind view holder, so we use the two parentheses and list view holder. I'm sorry. Okay, and here we need to holder and bin view and position. So here for the get item count, so we're gonna to return our data title length. Okay, I think it's done, so let's check it first again. We're gonna to run our application to the emulator. Alright, it's successfully. Pretty cool, isn't it? So the data start from the panda in Xiangmao Hogo. So we can take a look for the data here. So whenever you change this, the data is automatically changed. So we're gonna to add, maybe you can add new data here, Dimas Prio, and here don't forget to create new drawable. You can use it for the picture one, and we can run this application again and let's see what's changed. Alright, so we already have data which is Dimas Prio, and the images is same with the pandain because I'm using the drawable picture _1. So basically this is how the Fragment and RecyclerView working together, and this is pretty cool, and I want to learn again about this Fragment. Maybe in the next time I can create new video about the another Fragment methods, so you can stay tuned in my channel and subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay, I think it's enough, and please let me know if you have error so I can help you. And then don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel Angga. So nice to meet you from Indonesia, and bye bye.